All right, I have this really cool update for you. If you've been following me this year, I've been talking about I'm trying to fail 19 times this year. I'm not going to get into why, but it is connected with having the best year of my life. And many of you guys are playing this game with me. So comment below if you're playing this game with me and you know what I'm talking about, because I'm excited to stay connected with you and to follow you and see what you're doing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I did put a link below so that you can connect to my YouTube video where I actually talk about the vulnerability behind doing this. So let's get into this. Okay, here's the deal. Honesty moment. I realized that I'm still not playing big enough. Through doing this for you and you guys holding me accountable, I realized that I have some acts of courage. I have some small acts of courage. Like, for instance, I have a video coming out soon that I talk about faith, and I have my Bible in it. And my company's not a Christian company. I am Christian, but my company is not a Christian company. And we have tons of people who read A Course in Miracles, who are psychics, through our energy people. And I have Christians and Catholics and Jewish and all of these different meshing points follow me and allow me to coach their business, and I take that really to heart that I get to do that. But I just took an act of courage, and which is a risk of failure, but it's a small act of courage where I literally talked about faith, the Bible, and how really I think if you want to make more money, you've got to develop a relationship with God. So that's a small act of courage, and we'll see how that unfolds and how that's received in the marketplace, see how many haters I get from it. But the one that I have played big so far this year is I added $8 million to what Hardcore is supposed to do this year. So that'll be counted as one of my 19 risks to fail, because I've got my whole company on board. I've even freaked out some of my employees and team members who had to recalibrate to get on board. So there was already some ruffled feathers around this. And so that I'm going to count as one of my 19, risks to fail. Another one is I have an event coming up, and I'm going to make an offer at this event. And when I make an offer, somebody on my team called me on being even more generous. I talk about generosity all the time, and I've thought that I'm super generous and there's nowhere I wouldn't go. Well, when he opened me up, when he said, why don't you, when you make your offer, say anybody who decides to allow me to help coach them in this program, that I will do an email out to my email list. I was honestly, ugh. And not because I'm worried about endorsing other people or helping other people. Actually, it was what if so many people say yes that I can't handle it? That's a ding, 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 that there's a fear of failure there. What if I can't accommodate them? What if I can't make it happen? What if they don't get the response that they're expecting to have from me, emailing my database, all these fears of looking good, all of that stuff came up. And then I was I take the challenge, because I'm consciously trying to fail 19 times. So we're not far into the year. I've got two big ones, emailing for people who buy and take us up on the offer. And then secondly, adding 8 million to our bottom line. Then I have one small act of courage where I actually went out and I talked about the Bible, making money. And I really believe that people get to develop their relationship with God and their faith to be able to make more money. So that's where I'm at right now. Where are you at? Where are you at? If you can just share with me, do you have a small act of courage, or have you made a commitment publicly where you're actually risking something really big, trying to hit one of your 19, big failures this year that are just super risky and freaky? Comment below and let me know. There's a link, if you don't know what I'm talking about, to my YouTube channel that talks about this challenge that I'm on. And then lastly, I would like to gift you a PDF that will help you track your 19 failures and your small acts of courage, because I think those small acts of courage really do lead up to some of the big failures. It's strengthening a muscle as far as your CEO skills to be able to just really skyrocket your business to the level it can. If you want to comment below fail, we will set it up so that if you comment the word fail, we'll send you the PDF that I actually have up on my wall that I am counting my 19 challenges and my small acts of courage. So my gift to you, let's have the best year we ever have had in our entire life, and I'll talk to you soon.